Are? Okay, good. All right. Hello. Hello, hello. We have spring fabric to show you today. So this is unbelievable. So we are so busy here. We still have, I think it's 55 more fall event bundles going out. Then we have to do Tommy's harvest. That's what we're going to start on next. We hope we have all the event bundles shipped by tomorrow. And then we're going to start on Tommy's harvest. We're also working on Kathy's Winter Wonder, Enchanted Winter. We still have 35 of those to come out. I know we have another one, right? That doesn't sound like everything we have. Maybe it is. Oh, but the Christmas boxes. Yeah. So I have no idea how many more of those, because I think people ordered them last night, which is wonderful. So yeah. And I am, I don't know what, like sometimes I talk too much, but I'm looking into moving into a condo. I don't know. It's scary, isn't it? You know, making a life change is scary. So that's what after I do the fabric show, I'm running to look at one. So we'll see. All right. Okay, but I'm thinking that maybe I should group these. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so I should pull these closer to me because I think you'll see them better. And I'm going to find all the ones that have that little bunny in it. Oh, there's more of the gazebo. So this is called Sweet Meadow by Greta Lynn for Benartex. Okay. Terry said what did you receive? Did you receive your fall event bundle or your Christmas box? So, right. Okay, so I got another one of that one. I'm just going to look for a couple others. Oh, these. Okay. I can't wait to see what she made with these. Okay, then I got the plaids. Okay, so here, okay, look at that one. Now let me make sure I don't have another one of that one. So I got 3 of these. Maybe I should put them in piles, the things that are alike. Oh, that's reminded me. My Tommy's little girl, Mary, she loves Sesame Street. And right, aren't they the ones that had one of these things is not like the other? Was that Sesame Street? I think, yeah, one of these things isn't the same. Somebody remind me, where did that one come from? But Sesame Street music comes on and she goes crazy and she dances. And when it's over, they have to replay it over and over and over again for her. Right, Tommy? Yeah.
Do they want to see her dance?
Yeah. Show them. I'll get this organized while you show them what a good dancer she is. But she dances all day, right?
Yeah, she has rhythm. And she did not get it from me. I cannot dance. But it's like, it's instinct to her. Let's see.
There.
She's dancing to Barney.
Barney, yeah. All day long. Anytime music starts, she immediately starts to dance. Yeah. It's so cute, isn't it? She's so cute. Yeah. All day long.
It's fun.
It is. It's so cute. Yes. She keeps us laughing. And Gray had his report from his teacher. And guess what? Tommy, what did Maddie say? That they're in kindergarten. And I swear Maddie said by the end of the year, they were going to start learning multiplication in kindergarten. Yes. Oh my goodness. And his teacher he's awesome. He's a guy, kindergarten teacher. It's great because he knows how to handle little boys. So we are so lucky that Gray got him. He's unbelievably awesome. Unbelievably. So can I brag? Okay, so that grade school is, I think it's a 9 out of 10. Okay. The middle school that he's going to go to, they have those great schools rating. The middle school is an 8 out of 10, but the high school is a 10 out of 10. I never saw a school but now that I'm seeing how much Gray has learned in such a short amount of time, I'm thinking, no wonder they have such a high rating. So I always was really impressed with my kids' teachers. But this guy, he is really, really good. So we are really lucky. Now, where my daughter lives in Baltimore, it's not right where. Well, yes, it is. I think Maddie was looking up the school rating. See, in Baltimore, you kind of have to go to private schools, but their high school, I think, or a high school near them was a 3 out of 10. A 3 out of 10. So, yeah. So there's yeah. So there you got to go, and I think Johnstown, Pennsylvania, maybe is a 3 out of 10. Yeah, I think not all the schools, but there was a high school in Johnstown, Pennsylvania that's a 3 out of 10. Yeah, so yeah, little kids. Yeah, and he makes it fun. I don't know. I could never handle that many kids. I think he's like 22 kids that he has in his class and no aid. No aid. How do you handle 22 kindergarten kids? I don't know. Yeah, so, but there's some people that can do it. So, and we're lucky that that Gray got him as a teacher. So, but they kept warning us at Gray's nursery school, or not us, but kept warning Maddie and Tommy that Mount Lebanon School District is in kindergarten. They go full force. There's very little recess time, very little play time. They go really strong, right? And it's like we didn't believe them. How do you teach kindergartners? But already they're doing math, and he's doing sight words and memorizing, and I think that's what the teacher said, that by the end of the year they'll be multiplying in 2 out of 10. Oh, Maddie's listening. Johnstown was a 2 out of 10. I have never heard of a 2 out of 10. I just Johnstown, Pennsylvania. Yeah. All right. Oh, Deborah, they did email. Fall Event Designs emailed. Yeah, you did email them, right?
I did email them. I can re-email her.
Yeah, okay. She's going to write you down and re-email you all by yourself. All right. Yes. Okay. Yes. Well, see, Maddie went to a private school. Yeah. So, but where did her brothers and sisters, I think, maybe went? I don't know. No, because they lived in Richland? I don't know. She tells me all the time. Multiplication. The teacher is going to be teaching multiplication in kindergarten. When did we learn that? Remember memorizing it all? I swear it was 5th grade. I swear. I don't know. Okay, well, anyhow, look at this, Sweet Meadow. But what you got to do is, I'm going to pull this one up. This is the only one that has all the colors with the little print and the bunnies. So I'm going to open this one up. And so Kate, let's see. You got to see. So this is for spring. It's for Easter, I'm going to say, because there's little tiny bunnies in there. So look how little they are. So it's really pretty with like mauve pinks and some kind of plum purples, some sage greens with that off-white background. And now you can see, but look at with my finger there, you can see how tiny they are. Little tiny bunnies, and there's owls. So here's an owl right here. So I don't know whether I see any other animals. I'm seeing owls and bunnies and little flowers. So this is Sweet Meadow by Greta Lynn. Okay, now the next one, let's do this fun one next. Okay, the next one is, and I think I should put this one this way. This might be kind of good so they could see this other one. So this one has a little bit more color to it. I mean, a little bit more pink, but gazebos and water fountains. There's the bunnies in here. So this is very, very sweet and muted shades. This is like what's trending now in quilting is not bright colors, but just soft colors. Darlene Matthews saw a hedgehog. Do you see anybody else see a hedgehog? Hedgehog, I don't see a hedgehog. I see an owl. I'm missing it. Okay, but see, so a little bit more in it, a little more white space in this one. And I'm seeing more of that mauvey pink color and the purpley plum. Okay, so this one is also available with a mint green background. I kind of like it with the mint green, don't you? I like it better with mint green. No, it's not flannel. This is cotton. This is quilter's cotton. Yeah, Teresa said she saw it. So Teresa, are you the Teresa that something's going on with your thread kit? I remember seeing that. Did anybody get back to you yet? Everybody knows about it. So right, if it is Teresa McBrayer, she got the wrong thread kit. Yeah, I think everybody was talking about it, so hopefully they've taken care of it. So there was a hedgehog. So somebody else said there was a hedgehog. I don't know, I'm not seeing it. Find the hedgehog, but I do really like that one. Okay, now look at this. This same print is like, so it's got the green background with white. No, it is not the same print. There's no bunnies. There's no bunnies. Yeah, so they took the bunny out. No birds. This one also has birds. Birds and bunnies. Still, I'm not seeing a hedgehog. Okay, now also available, this same one with that off-white background and green. So you have to go, Benortex puts a lot of pattern ideas on their site. Erie, there's snow on the ground. Oh no, it has been really cold, really, really cold. So they said we're gonna get a lot of snow this year. Erie, Pennsylvania, don't they just like break records every year, I think? Yeah, so I think it's not unusual. They get that lake effect snow. They are at the edge, you know, the eastern end of Lake Erie, and just the way the wind blows, they get, when others get inches of snow, they get feet of snow. Yeah, so that's kind of, yeah, Tommy went to school in Oswego, New York, and they were on, I think it's Lake Ontario, and they too, when others got inches, they got feet. I saw pictures, there was one night they got 36 inches in one night. Yeah, that's a lot of snow. So, but they have, you know, these huge snow plows that clear the roads. So it's 61 in Southwest Michigan. You mean 61 degrees? Oh my goodness, that means we're probably going to get that next. That sounds good. Okay, so that, now let's take a look at these trellis. Okay, so here it is with the green. I'm going to kind of put it sideways here so you can see how it goes with all the others. All right, and it's just really pretty. I wonder if I ordered pre-cuts. I don't see any. So I'm going to have to look. You know, it could be that the pre-cuts are coming later, but really soft and really pretty. So this one has more of the pink in it. This one has a pale, pale green background. This one has the off-white background. The same thing. So the green, the trellis is green, or the print is green. Okay, let's go into the plaids. Now, you know I really like plaids that are diagonal, and I love plaids, but if they're not diagonal, it shows if you sew it crooked, if you cut it crooked. So if it's not at the diagonal, you have to open it up. So here's the next one, the purple plaid. So they're calling it, what are they calling?
It's mauve.
Mauve, okay. I would call that purple. So think of it more on the purple end. And then here is this pretty green. And then it also is available. Now, what do they call this one? It looks like it has peach and
Yeah, peach and mauve.
peach and mauve. So I wouldn't call that mauve. I'm seeing purple. There's a little bit of mauve pink in it. So all of them at the diagonal. 75 in Denver. Oh, I wish it was going to be that, but I don't think I looked. Yeah. Oh, who got the Northern Lights? We were supposed. You saw? You.
I saw people posting about
About them, but we couldn't see them here. No, they said it was a maybe for us, but you really had to go somewhere where there were no lights. So you'd have to go way out in the country here. Okay, so now we have this tiny flower print. So we've got it, and I bet they're going to call that mauve. So
Sorry, I have to find it really quick.
maybe it has a part number on it.
Metaphor. I think I found it. Yeah.
You found it? Okay. So here, just really pretty. And you know these will be on our site. Oh, and we are doing the 10% put back into your account. Also the shipping is free at $75. It's only $8 and then free at $75. Okay, last 3 for this collection. So here, what do you think that one's called? Leafy Meadow? Leafy Meadow Apricot. That has to be the apricot because the others don't look apricot. Now this one has that pale, pale, pale green background, right? Wouldn't you say that's just a little green? Okay. And then here is your Leafy Meadow Sage. All right. So as these come in, I vowed that the day they came in, I was going to look on the website and see what they suggest to be made with it because they have really good designers, but I haven't been doing that. Not with the spring especially. So that's what we're getting in right now is spring. But we do have some bargains and we feel like it's time for you to stock up on Christmas basics. Okay, just move that out there. That's the way I clean up. Okay, so I'm going to go over here next. And then, what are these?
So this is new. This is Ambiance.
Ambiance. And did I only get like 3 bolts of Ambiance? Oh, here. So I got the pre-cuts. So you know what I was probably thinking of with this is the box bottom and bows because I would use that for my straps. Okay, so I'm gonna lay them out. There's only 3 fabrics. We've been so busy. Finally, next Friday, I'm gonna look at Wilmington fabrics, and but I am so far behind. Like normally they show us next year's Christmas right after Christmas. So they were showing next year's Christmas at Quilt Market in October. So I think it's the suppliers have gotten earlier and earlier with requiring us to order. So in Texas, you saw the Northern Lights. I bet, but usually here it's so cloudy we can't see anything. But I love these. So the box bottoms and bows. So I love this one with this one. Okay, and here is the charm pack. So first one we have is Bouquet's Large Midnight. I love that. I think I better go on and look at more. So that's it. Sometimes I don't order a lot. I want to wait to see it, and then I decide what I need, what else I need from the collection. But I am loving this. So, and then, okay, so that's Bouquet's Large Floral. Okay, and then do you have the navy blue one?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Just called Midnight.
Midnight. And I like that one because for me, if I'm going to make a purse, I want dark straps so they don't look dirty. So, okay. So, Michigan got Northern Lights. I think we better. Are they going to happen again tonight or is it over?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Yeah. 90 degrees for the Texas Tech game. Let's go. let's go to the game. Okay, and then the other one that we have with the ambiance is here. So, and then, so this one has a pale green background. So, you know, this is like looking spring. So I got to go back on and look what other colors they have in this one, and I'll get those on order. So this is from Three Sisters, and I love their fabrics. So, oh, here we could probably look. Paisley's. I love Paisley, but you know what? We get it in and people don't buy it. So I kind of stay away from it now. So there's this one, and then there's more with red. The red isn't hitting me. I think that's probably why I had a hard time buying, because the red is not, but I'm thinking maybe, see, these are pale, so I did get that one. Little Prince. I think I need to find another almost solid. So let's look again. Okay, maybe we'll look at the, so that's the charm pack. And then we have the layer cake. So I want to look again. So the only other way to go with the almost solid is to use the red. What do you think of that? See, no, right? See, that's why I had a hard time. That doesn't do it for me at all. The only one that is a nice solid, right? No, see, so this one, I love it as a collection. Now that, what do you think of that red? It needs to be like more of a pink. Let's see. So this is what we go through. And often I'm looking at it online and you can't tell the colors online, and I was having a hard time. So I'm thinking that we are going to have to go to a basic to go with this. So we will find a pink that matches this, right? And that will be perfect for doing that box bottoms and bows. I think a pink. Okay, all right, grab it. And then, oh, sister saw what is going on? Did we see Northern Lights any other year? Like, in my lifetime, I never remember them talking about Northern Lights. So, okay, next collection, and this is from me and my sister, and I think they are twins. They look like twins, but they come out with these bright, happy prints, juvenile prints that everybody loves. And see this one, in the charm pack, it's got purples and kind of teal greeny and bright fuchsia pinks, and then all those, and then that bright green, they often use that. So really happy, bright colors. And to go with that, I have these, and I like to lay them out. So I really like the dot. Okay, and I love these. I like the big print. Okay, and this one. So let's look at that big print and see. See, we have it. I think more is coming in, because I remember ordering this one with the pink background. So, but there was others. So anyhow, again, you guys were so nuts about our box bottom and bow tote that when I was ordering for spring, I was just going, would this work? Would this work with that? Because I should have one of those in here to show them, but it's called boxed bottom. So, the bottom of the bag is boxed, and it has bows that tie on the side. It's really cute, really easy to make. Let us know if you're one of the people that made it, because so many people made it, and they posted pictures in our group. You've got to do that, because at night when I can't sleep, I go on our group and I look at everything that everybody's done, and it makes me very happy to see that everybody's working on it. So, okay, so that one is called Pick Me by me and my sisters for Moda. Okay, and I think I'll take another look at that. Okay, now we're getting into some basics. So last night they showed these exact, so you don't have to, but you need these. You need these in your stash. I'm just gonna lay them out for now.
And there's more. more fairy frost throughout the show too.
Oh, there is more? Okay, good, good. This one, oh, this one, we use this one a lot as has blue. So I'm just going to start with this, but Kate says there's more fairy frost coming. So Teresa said she made 6 of those bags. Yeah. Yeah, Kathy said she made 2. Denise made it. Yeah, everybody's got to look at that. So she ordered Nantucket Summer, but okay. Oh, she got it. Yeah, Nantucket, that Camille Roskelley that did the Nantucket and the shoreline fabric. It sold out so fast. She's very talented. So these are really nice basics to have. Fairy Frost is another one of those fabrics like shimmer that we go to all the time. Okay, so what one do you have first? You have platinum, which will be this one. Okay, so this one is sparkly. Okay, it is, you can feel it. So I would only use it in home deck. I wouldn't put it, in a quilt, maybe in a quilt, but not very much, like table runners, placemats. I take my wrist, go like that, say, can I feel the roughness? Yeah, on this one. But the look is spectacular. You can see how it's sparkling there. And so it really catches the light and makes it look very wonderful for the holiday. Now the next one, I don't like the name that they called this one. They called it blood orange, right? And I would not call that orange at all. That is red with the pearlescent. So it's very soft. There's no scratchiness on this one. It's very soft. That's pearlescent. That is catching the light. So you see it kind of glistening in the light. So that is the best of the Fairy Frost in the cherry red. Okay, now next one is Sugar Plum Fairy, and I think this is it with the purple. Yeah, we've used this one over and over again. So it is a light blue with purple going through it, and it also has that pearlescence. So you can see that when I move it, it's catching the light. It doesn't feel plasticky at all. Some of the fabrics out there they feel plastic, like your iron even gets caught on it. But no, this is wonderful. It's perfectly smooth. You cannot tell when it has that pearlescence on it. So this one is absolutely beautiful as a background. Okay, now the next one, baby. Okay, so that one, I think they just called it baby. They didn't even call it baby blue, but it is the most perfect little baby blue. So perfect for a sky, perfect for a baby blue project, a baby quilt. So it too it's Fairy Frost, and it's got that shimmery pearlescence on it. We love anything with pearl. It's very, very soft, very soft. Now the next one is this ice? Mm-hmm. That one, okay. So take a look. It has the silver sparkles, right? You can really see them glistening there. And then it is a little bit scratchy. I think it is about the same amount of scratchiness as this silver. But look at that with the blue. It's kind of like a periwinkle blue. Mm-hmm. So that these are really, really, all of these are wonderful to have. Kathy made 4 duffel bags for Christmas. Unbelievable. All right, now, so we're showing these, to say we have them in stock. You're going to need these for the Christmas fabrics. Look at this one. So this is my favorite. This is shimmer. Okay, I'm going to lay them all out. Maybe I'll do them in different order because, okay, here's that ivory shimmer that we love. Okay, this one's a shimmer. Here, this one is a Fairy Frost. So which Fairy Frost is this one? Is this one Snow? This is the #1 sold Fairy Frost. So should you click on that one and we'll do that one? But it's just a white on white. It's got, when you tilt it, you see just a touch of an off-white, like a little bit of beige. You really can't see it until you tilt it, but it's got that shimmery pearlescence, and it is the #1 Fairy Frost sold. So we use it all the time. I would never use a white fabric, plain white. I would go with snow. I just like the color of it. And that's one of the sites that I buy from, one of our distributors. Like I'll look up Fairy Frost and it'll say top selling. So I'll click on top selling and then it will tell me all right in order, top selling. You know, it could change month to month because depending on the season, but nope. Fairy Frost Snow is always #1. Always. So that one you can't go wrong with. So here we have 5 different colors of the shimmer. And I guess we start with ivory. This is what we use to do our pumpkin at the fall event. We use ivory shimmer. We've had a lot of people ask us, well, how can we buy a full yard of your shimmers? Now that all we talk about is shimmer. And so that's why Kate decided to put them on in full yards. So this is the ivory shimmer. So ivory with the gold speckles. I'm trying to move it so you can see how that gold, the metallic gold, it's very soft. You can't feel the metallic one single bit. Okay, now the next one we have is the rust. And that is what we did here with our pumpkin, right? That is, right? You got to have some of that. Even, you know, though Natalia is back, so our fabric orders will start going out much faster. But now Claire is sick. And then who else? Kathy's coming back next week. We're hoping we're going to be full force by next week. We're hoping. No one's allowed to get sick. All right, so we'll be able to get, oh yeah, oh that's right, we should use that black light. Oh, we don't have one over here. We sent them all over to shipping, didn't we? Yeah, but that is really cool, the black light, you're able to see, yeah. Oh, blood oranges are red inside. So that's why I think blood orange, I think orange, but I love rust. Okay, next one we have is the red, right? Now, we're going to be getting into this very soon. It's time for us to switch away from fall and get started really full force with our Christmas. We've been showing Christmas since May, but we will really we'll push every other holiday aside now and really go heavy with Christmas projects. So, and we definitely every year, year after year, we use the red shimmer. So she's way zoomed in here so you can see the gold, but it's more subtle as she zooms out. And you can see more of the red. Yeah, so I love shimmer, right? Okay, next one is called Galaxy Shimmer. Okay, so I guess it's supposed to look like the night sky. Galaxy Shimmer, which is blue, shades of blue, and there's some purple in here with the gold speckles. So really pretty, right? I mean, we're always looking for things to go with different fabrics, and we go to the shimmers and the Fairy Frost, it seems. Well, and there's another one, the Shadow Play is another one that we really like. So if we need like a 1-inch border, if we don't have it, you know, especially the shimmer, it's only available in like 8 different colors. So we'll try there, and often it's just not the right thing. So we'll try the Fairy Frost, and it seems like Fairy Frost, there's more pastels than there are, you know, like I don't think there's a dark purple. I don't know though, maybe there is. Yeah, I got to get the color card out. I ordered the color card, so I'll have to find the color card. I think we're going to start stocking more of the Fairy Frost too. Okay, so that one is Galaxy. Next one is the green shimmer. Okay, so we got the green. And see, it's just perfect with the red. There you've got your Christmas green and Christmas red. These are the 3 you need right now, is ivory, red, and green. A yard of each of those. Now, see, we got to come up with something that's as spectacular as our pumpkin to do for Christmas? Does anybody have any ideas? I mean, we've been doing those hot pads and they're beautiful, but I want something new, right? Somebody has to help me come up with something. I've been, screenshotting pictures. I'm always out there looking for ideas. So if you think of something that we could use our fancy fills, because we love, love, love the fancy fills. But do it for Christmas. So Tommy was thinking we could turn the pumpkins into a snowman. We could do that. But we want elegant. And I don't think there's any such thing as an elegant snowman, right? So we want something elegant to use with our shimmers and our fairy frost that has the, that we can put the fancy fills. And we've done placemats. We've done the hot pads. I just recently did the candle mat, but we only did one. And I kind of would like to show them different styles to do. Because I'm going to be looking all weekend because I'm going to be with you on Monday with a new project in IQ Designer. So I'll come up with something. Sometime during the night when I can't sleep, I'll just happen. Yeah. Oh, an ornament like the pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just make it smaller.
Small. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we could do ornaments. Snowman. Elisa likes the snowman. Bells. Yeah, Joni was saying a bell. A standing Christmas tree. Oh, they make them you fill them with the fiberfill. Oh, I like that. I'm just picturing it, aren't you? Yeah, I like that idea. Okay, let's stop the show right now. Let me go get to work. An angel like the pumpkin too, if we give a snow globe. Yeah, okay, good. You guys are giving me good things to try. Tommy was thinking like a star for the top of the Christmas tree out of fabric with fancy fills. See, we're getting a million ideas. We'll come up with something. Okay, so now here's another basic that we have used over and over again. This is designed by Jackie Robinson for Benertex. And here, I'm going to hold this one aside. So we didn't show honey. Yeah, that's a good one, though, because actually this is really good for Christmas. I'll pull out the Christmas colors then. Okay, and I forget what these, pearlescent wave. So here again, it's got that pearlescent print on it. You don't know it. It doesn't feel like, you know what I mean. I'm thinking at Joann's, there was fabrics that if you touched them with your iron, they would melt. These won't do that, and you can't feel them. Oh, I really like this burgundy red. Look at it, has a little extra sparkle to it. I didn't notice it until I see it in the brighter light. So that one is pearlescent wave texture. And what color do they?
Wine.
Wine. Oh, there you go. I do like that. I do like that one. And then the black with the gray pearlescent wave texture. Now, Jackie Robinson, year after year after year, designs the most beautiful fabrics for Benertex. She tried to retire, and they wouldn't let her. They made her come back. So, and I was glad because I just love her fabrics. They always have something sparkly, a little shine to it, a little bit of metallic. So she's my style. Yes. Christmas tree with mini lights. Tommy will come up with something too. He is working on his next embroidery elegance, and it's looking really cute. It's going to have a snowman and a log cabin and cardinals. What more do you need? That's it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I told him, don't make it look Christmas at all. And I think that's the mistake so many companies make. They bring out snowmen, and the snowman has a red and green scarf, or the snowman has a sprig of holly. And so you don't want to, it's Christmas. If it has anything red and green, it's Christmas. So if he would just stick with the blues And then you can put anything with it. Blue for the sky, blue for the scarf. I'm thinking blue says cold to me. Of course, you'd have to have the red, and he's working on it. He's already shown us some of his drawings, and it looks really good. Did I do all three? So we're with the green now. Now the green does not have a shine. No, it's just 2 shades of green. So it's got the lighter green underneath and the darker green waved. Okay, all right. Now, okay, so I want to show the honey shimmer, and I just want to bring out the Christmas colors just to show them, because we were using honey shimmer for pumpkins, but I wanted them to see it looks great with all the Christmas fabrics. So let's get out the green. So next, honey shimmer, I think it's a must. You got to have a yard of honey shimmer. Like, look at that. Yeah, those 4 for Christmas. Have a yard of each in your stash. And we'll come up with, I think I got to use these, because your fancy fills show up really good on these. Yeah. But I don't want to do what I did before. We've already done, so I'll think of something. I will. Okay, so there was honey shimmer. Okay, now it looks like we got a fairy frost and a couple more of the pearlescent wave. So there is fairy frost. This one has the glitter. So it doesn't feel rough when I touch it, but when I touch it here, it is definitely rough. It is definitely. And so this one, what color do they call this?
Light teal.
Light teal. See, I would call that turquoise, wouldn't you? That's turquoise. Yeah. So it's beautiful. So this would be good. This looks cold. This looks like it would be good, like if you're doing ice skating rink, the ice. Yeah, this is perfect for ice. Okay. Now next 2, we're going back to the wave texture. And remember, we had the one green, which to me, this is more of a Christmas green that we already showed you. And then here is the brighter. So I would call that more of a spring green or leaf green. Spring will come soon, I promise. So I don't like it being so cold. Oh well, we'll survive. Okay, look at how pretty this one is. So it's a pale, kind of mauve-y, pale mauve pink. Very pale. It's got the pearlescent. So you see how it's catching that light? This is really pretty. I wonder if they have this one. They're that subtle like that in a blue. Because if it was a sky blue, this would make a really good sky. I better pull this one aside, because if I want to do, yeah, I'm always looking for sky fabric. Okay. All right, this is going to remind me to look for this in other colors. So I am going to put it over here for now. I do love this, though. This is the pink. Now let's just pull out there's your baby blue. And here, that's a really pretty baby pink. It's got a little mauve in it, but it really looks pretty together, doesn't it? Yeah, so there we go. Okay. Okay, so I got to remember. Now, these are the ones I've done. Oh, are these bargains? Are we getting into bargains?
Yeah, some of those, yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. They like bargains. Okay. All right, I can't wait to see these. Okay, so I love this one. It just reminds me of Christmas in days gone by, where we went downtown and we shopped and we had bags in our hands, and you know, in the movies, they would come out of the department store with wrapped presents in their arms. Yeah, so it's a basic gray. And oh, here, look they've got like a lumberjack looking guy with a Christmas tree. And they're all out shopping and carrying presents. That was fun, wasn't it? You know, I know malls are dying all over the country. Lucky for us, our mall is busy every single day of the year, every single day. So we still have fun. The teenagers still hang out there on Friday nights. Yeah. So that's what Kathy said. They tore down the mall that she hung out in when she was a teenager. And she was so disappointed because she had so many memories. Okay, so that one, and it's only $7.88 a yard. I love it, don't you? Okay, look at this one. Look how cute. This one is teeny tiny little sprigs of holly with the red holly berries. So it's got like a bright yellowish green in the background. It's teeny tiny. Each one of these leaves is only like a ½ inch long. Okay, now this is, I think this one is a really good one for Christmas. So it is red with a metallic gold. This is from Benertex. So this would be another one to have in your stash. They put this one on sale. So they called it Elegant Foliage Red. I think I'd grab that one because I think as we start getting into Christmas, like we looked at these when they came and just couldn't think of anything, but we used them. So we used it at the fall event in the table runner in the rust color and the green. So here's another one. This one is Folk Scroll, right?
Garden Elegance.
Garden Elegance, this one. Maybe this next one is a Folk Scroll. Okay, and this one also is on sale for $9.88 a yard. These are brand new fabrics. So, okay, next one is the Folk Scroll, and it's from the Merry and Bright collection. Who is that? Merry and Bright. Oh, Jim Shore for Benertex. This one is a Jim Shore fabric. You know, I'm seeing the Jim Shore, and it comes a Jim Shore panel. So you can see it goes perfect with this panel. So you've seen, oh, I never saw this. Okay, this is kind of neat. Okay, so I guess the panel is 24-inch wide. Okay, you've got a panel. And it's so Jim Shore does a bunch of different things, but you'll see in Hallmark stores his figurines like of Santa and snowmen, and they all have quilts. They all have quilt designs in them, and it's called Merry and Bright by Jim Shore, and that is from Benertex? I don't know. I thought I saw Benertex. So I'm always so tempted, you know. We have a really, really, you know, those Hallmark stores are just beautiful to go into. Oh, here's some more from that same collection. So there's the panel. There's one of the prints. Maybe I'll pull these away since these are different. Okay, and here, maybe since we're on a Christmas one, I should show the ornaments next. Okay, so there. And here's another one from the same collection, right? Yes. And this is called Folk Flowers. So just put that here. I just want you to see how it all goes together. So Folk Flowers. So those three go together. Okay. Now that one you have at $12.99. I would go, were all of these 12?
I thought they were all $7.88, but they're all at $12.99.
Yeah, I think $7.88 on all three. Yeah, she's going to change the prices on these. So click on that first one again while you're changing the prices. So there's the first one, $7.88 a yard. Okay. And then the next one. Do any of you have any of the Jim Shore figurines? I don't have any. I'm surprised no one's given me one because it's sewing related, because Santa's coat will be a quilted coat. It'll actually be pieced. You got to go in your local Hallmark store and you'll see them there.
Okay.
Are we all three at $8.80? So here's the red one that goes for $7.88. The panel, $7.88. So that is Noel, Merry and Bright. There's Santa in the sleigh, and then Joy. And then here is the Folk Flowers that coordinate. Okay. Now, next one, and then we'll do the ornaments. Okay. All right. Now this one, I used this one. Oh, so we can't show these, right? Or you were going to show them today. Okay, because we can get, okay. So that's good because we can get more. Okay, so this one is a border print. So you know how we love those. We love to make the broderie purse table runners. We love to make the 90 degrees or 60 degree table runners. So yeah, if you put the fabric in your cart at the higher price, it should change in your cart. When you go to check your cart out, they should all be at the lower price. So here we got a border print. I think this one is really good for a 60 degree runner. That's another project we have to show again. You know, we get new viewers all the time, and maybe they haven't seen a 60 degree table runner. It seems like people are really afraid of those, but they're really easy to make. So, oh, his wife passed away, and she was a quilter. Oh, see, it makes me like him even more. So there. Okay, so now we have some really cute Christmas ornaments. And see, Moda has a line of gifts. And I'm always on there checking for something neat, you know. And yeah, this one's cute. It's got a little bit of plastic on it. Let's get that off. There. Okay, here is, so these are little mice. And the reason why I'm looking, because Tommy's little Mary, she's going to wreak havoc on a Christmas tree, right? So we've got, here's a little angel or a fairy. If it's got a magic wand, it's got to be a fairy with a little crown. And these are felted ornaments from Moda. And so they're not breakable. They can get smashed to the ground and it's not going to fall apart. I guess you'll still have to be nearby because she could grab the nose and pull it. I don't know. So, but at least they won't break. So this one, and so they all have the hanger on them. And I thought they were really cute. Okay, so this one, it looks like it's a band leader, right, with a top hat on. This one is really cute. It's a Christmas tree. Okay, so maybe I'd take it after I got it out of the package and I'd just kind of arrange those so it's coming out like a little Christmas tree. So all the way around, it's got the little branches, but they're all felted. And these, I get these from Moda Fabrics. So they have a line of other products. So here is the little Christmas fairy. And she's got a crown on her head and a magic wand and a string of pearls. So really cute. And then here's this little mouse on the sleigh. So if you have a family that you got to put low on the low branches, ornaments that don't break, these will be perfect. So here's a little mouse and he's got his ugly Christmas sweater on, a deer, a little knitted hat. So really cute. So there's 5 different ones to choose from. Just cute. Okay. You got to arrange the whiskers. This one's whiskers are going all different directions. I guess that's the way they might be anyhow. That's the only one with whiskers. This one. Well, none of the others have it. So, yeah, I like the string of pearls too. So, oh, it's got a little thread on her. There. I know. I really like that one. I think the Christmas tree is really cute. They're all cute. They're all cute.
There's also
So,
Santa.
oh, yeah. So there's a Santa one. Okay. So these are all needle felted Christmas ornaments. So there's Santa. His beard is going every which way. Here's his little outfit. He's got his gold belt buckle. And then he is on a unicorn. He's on a unicorn with rainbow fringe right here. So his mane is a rainbow. I guess that's the way a unicorn is. I don't know. Maybe some unicorns are like that. Okay, let me flip it over to the other side. So they are finished on the other side. Here the tail is. It's just, a chunk of felted wool right there. So they do stand up. I just thought my mother-in-law would do this, that every Thanksgiving at everybody's place was a little Christmas decoration. It was so nice, so nice. And she would have so much fun shopping for what she was going to put on her table. That was wonderful. It really made the table look special. And so I thought maybe I could put one of these at everybody's place, and then they will have some unbreakable Christmas ornaments this year. Okay, now we got some more fabrics, right?
What time do you need to leave by?
Oh, I asked him to, so like 4:20? Is it 4:20?
No, we still have like 15 minutes.
We're good. We're good. Okay. So, yeah,
Or she needs to leave by 4:20.
4:20. Yeah. Yeah. I'll let you guys know. It's like, it's just like you go from a house to a condo, and condos are kind of, the ones some around here are kind of, I'm going to say industrial looking, like it doesn't have a homey looking window. It looks more like an office window. It's like, whoa, but I guess you get in there. And now we showed one similar to this, right?
Yeah, that
So-
was the light teal. This is aqua.
This one is aqua. So I like this one better. Where's the aqua one? Let's show them right next to each other.
Oh, is it
Oh,
under
in
here?
here. Okay. Here it is. Okay, look at the difference. See, I like this one. I like the aqua. So I'm thinking a daytime sky with snowmen on it. This may be for January, right? Maybe we better show this one to Tommy. I think he's going for more of a country look, though. Yeah, it would be me that would go for the sparkly. Now, last night we showed you a wonderful quilt. I'm going to run and get it real quick.
It's right here.
Oh, right there. Okay, so here's the quilt, and we thought a lot of people bought the quilt last night. The quilt bundle is still available. We love it. I'll just drape it over here. And I'll open up the panel. You have to see this. It's really pretty. It's from P&B Textiles. We never have too much from them, but what I do get from them, I really like. So on this side, you've got cheer and joy. I love this. See, I would love to do something with a wreath. That's what I would love to do. So I did find some line art with wreaths, and so maybe I'll be working on it. I'll be working on it starting tomorrow. As soon as we get our 60 more fall event kits done, I'll be starting on my project from Monday. Okay, now this side, so there's 8 of these. Okay, so this one, Noel, cheer. Here is joy and Noel. My favorite one is this one. It's hard to see on the screen, but that is metallic gold. So all these little leaves here are metallic gold. So I love this. I love P&B Textiles. They're just a little different. They're easier to handle. They press easier. Okay, so this is another piece of fabric to go with it. So it's got the ivory background with green pine needles and red berries. And here, this one, I love. This is my favorite right here with the navy blue background. And I think that's what she used. Oh no, she didn't use that one. See, we're trying to stick with, we were trying to stick with, her theme of 3 yards. So to do the quilt top, it takes 3 yards, and then our backing. So this quilt, if you decide to get this, it's all the fabric for the quilt top and the backing, and it's enough to do the wraparound binding. That's another demo that we have to do again. So, okay, so here, this is the one that we used. And because this one just has tiny dots of gold metallic, whereas this one has the pine needles in the gold metallic. Like, isn't that pretty? And there are all these little dots are gold metallic. You know how I am. I really like that. I just think it just looks elegant. Okay, so I think Pinecone Sprigs is this one. And then, did we do the berry one?
Yes.
We did the berry one. Okay, there's more. I didn't even realize this. Okay, so, if you want to maybe we should feature this next week since we already have the quilt, because we got to do an octagon we have to do a table runner. We have to have an octagon and a table runner to go with this. So here again, so here is that same print, the same print with the navy blue background, this time with an ivory background. But it does have the metallic gold. Put that down so you can see better. Okay, now I love these. This has the Christmas ornaments. I think I'm going to spread that one. Okay, so it's from the same collection, and it's got the Christmas ornaments, and they all have a little bit of metallic gold. Noel, cheer. So, and that has an ivory background. Now take a look at it here. See, I liked every one of them with the navy blue background. And I had to say to them, wait a minute, you got to have some lights and some mediums and some darks. So there it is. See, I like every single fabric that they have with the light background. I do like this. No metallic. Oh, just teeny tiny little dots. And now we have some fabrics that are gold. They're ivory with gold. Roll it up. If you get a fall bundle, and you go, wow, this person is really bad at folding. That was a kit I did. I don't know, I'm terrible at folding, but everybody's been helping. I hear John out there. I can hear him putting things in bags. See, you heard that. I bet they didn't, but yeah. Oh, I love this one. This one's a fairy frost. So let's look at these three first. Okay, so this one, is this, yeah, it is a metallic. Okay, so is this the one that we used in the quilt? No, a little different. Yeah. So this, it doesn't look like it's metallic. It looks, what do you think, Kate? It looks like it's just, oh no, it is metallic. Look, it is. Yeah, so it is. So we've got three different ones to choose from. So this one is called Sprigs. Okay. And that's it. All of these are for 1 full yard, and they put them on sale. Get you started. So this one is Sprigs. Next one is Ribbons. So they call it ecru. I would not call that ecru. I would call that like an off-white or an ivory with gold metallic. But it's not a real shiny gold. I can see it when I move it. And then the next one is Garden Elegance. I'll put that one in the middle so you can compare the three. There's the Garden Elegance. And at first I looked at it and went, oh, well, you know, we're not talking about flowers at Christmas time, but you're really just looking for that metallic gold to accent. Now, the next one is another Fairy Frost, and it's absolutely beautiful. Look at this. I got to unfold it the whole way. So I would call that a latte. What? Champagne Fairy Frost. So it's like cream and ivory, not ivory, cream and a little bit of a darker cream. Maybe even like, to me, it looks like a little bit of latte coffee. So I would call that latte. I would call it latte, not champagne. But once I said, oh, champagne, okay, I get it. But to me, it's more, the ivories to the creams. And it does have that pearlescence on it, so it shines.
Happy that you can make a Christmas stocking with fancy fill out of those and the
Yeah. I know, this would be really pretty. Yeah, Christmas stocking with fancy fills. See, that's a really good idea too. Okay, we got lots of things we can do. I have never done a Christmas stocking. I haven't. So it'd be easy. Mm-hmm. They wouldn't, we'd want to do it in one hooping. So it wouldn't be a big Christmas stocking, but that's all right. You could do little Christmas stockings and put gift cards in them, right? And as long as we get to show off our fancy fills, right? That's my favorite thing to do. Okay, and is that it? Do we do it?
Oh, we have more.
Oh, we do have more. Okay. Well, maybe I should run.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go check. I'll see if he left me a message that he's going to be even later. So you're going to be this. Yeah. Okay. here comes John. Here is the microphone. And bye, everybody. I'll let you know what I find.
Let's all wish Gloria luck. So, hi everyone. How's everyone doing today? So, what do we got? Are these bargains or more Christmas fabrics? Look at all of these pretty Christmas fabrics. Oh, and I see some of my favorite ones in there. So I'm going to just move these out of the way. Alrighty. There's still a little bit left of that Champagne Fairy Frost. I would get that. That's such a beautiful color.
Mm-hmm.
So, alrighty, what's the first one we have here?
So this is from the Glisten line. So this is Glisten bulbs in olive.
These are really cute. And you know what? Olive green is one of my absolute favorite colors. Look how beautiful this is. So we could see all of the different types of Christmas ornaments that we have here, like the little sprigs of garland and like the little pine cones in here. I just love it. And then these kind of look like, would you call these beads, Kate?
Yeah, like beaded garland.
Beaded garland. Yeah, these are really pretty. So, here's this one. Really like that. Now, everything else we're showing is going part of this collection, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, next one we have is the Glisten Stars. Now, I love this. I think this is perfect to have in your stash. This is a very nice bright red. Look at all the different types of stars we have. So it's like we have straight rows and then all these little staggered ones around it. And I think this is perfect for your quilts. This would be nice for like an oven mitt that you could quilt on top of that, because I was trying to come up with an in the hoop project for an oven mitt. That would be such a fun IQ designer one.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, we should teach that. We could totally teach that. Okay, next time we fill in, we'll do that, Kate. So, the next one is the Glisten Stars in green. Now this one, this is actually more of like a olive drab. So I'd say like that first one, that's like a pistachio almost. I know it says olive, but it's kind of like a pistachio. This is more of like an olive. And I love, love, love this. So that same star pattern, just in a nice green. I really like that a lot. So, and yes, Judith, everything is my favorite. That is very true. So this is a really pretty collection. I like this. Now, this next one, this is lovely. Look at all the different poinsettias that we have in here. And it's like a dark forest green background. And I would say the poinsettia, there's like hints of red, but it's almost like a light pink. I really, really like that a lot. That's beautiful. And I could see fun little Molly bags being made out of this, or just any small little easy gifts. That's what I always say with Christmas. You know, even always those Christmas napkins, because I actually have to make those. I want to go all out this year. And by all out, there's only like 6 people at my house for Christmas this year. So I'm like, I could go all out and make 6 napkins. That I can do for sure. So, up next. Oh, look at this one. Wait, this one's actually my favorite out of this line. So it's this beautiful eggnog cream ivory colored background with the gold stars, and that I like a lot. Anything gold is very pretty, so very classy and elegant, as I would say. Oh, and it's called eggnog, so I was right when saying that. Now it looks like this one's a panel here.
Mm-hmm. And that's the last of this line.
So let's see what this one says. Does it say anything? Oh no, it's just a giant wreath. Look at that, that's really pretty. Let me put it the right way. Wow. Wow, this one's big. Look at that, that's lovely. So this is perfect for a quilt. You know what? I would actually be the person that makes a giant pillow out of this. Just for reference. This is pretty big.
Mm-hmm.
So I think this is fun. But yeah, I really like that. That would be beautiful in a quilt. Absolutely gorgeous and stunning. All the different shades of gold, the red, the green in there. We only have a few of these, I think, so I would get them because I don't know if Gloria could get any more of this collection now. No?
I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
I don't think we can. I think it's too late in the year now, so. All right, so this was all Riley Blake, wasn't it?
Riley Blake Glisten.
Riley Blake Glisten. Always beautiful fabrics from Riley Blake. I've never seen a bad fabric collection out of them, so. Alrighty, now, what do we got here? some metallic. So some of my favorites. This first one here is Elegant Sprigs in red. And I could tell you for sure it's definitely very elegant. It's all these different sprigs in all different shades of metallic here. So we could see with a nice red background. So once again, with the holidays coming up, these are going to be absolutely perfect in quilts, appliques, but I always say like those easy, like 3-minute Christmas tree napkins, which that's what I'm going to make with probably something like this. So, but even using it in like a bag or anything. But I heard stockings earlier. Can we do it in the hoops stocking, you think?
Yeah, Gloria was thinking about trying to do one for IQ Design.
You know how pretty this would be quilted with a metallic thread? Just with like a fancy fill or even just like a diamond quilt just like that. That would be gorgeous. That would be absolutely gorgeous. So now the next one, some more of my favorite fabric collection, Fairy Frost. And that is my all-time favorite that we carry here. So I cut, I think, 8 yards the other day for somebody of different shades of Fairy Frost, which is why we had to show it last night. But which one's this color? Is this?
This is Periwinkle.
Periwinkle. Oh, that's gorgeous. So, and we can see it's like a misty effect. So there's like different blotches of like a darker blue, and then there's lighter blue, and then it has that frost effect all over the fabric. So I really love this collection. It's like, and I would say that's a very close frost. That's like what it looks like on my car window when it's freezing cold out here in Pittsburgh. So, but our next one that we have here is called, is this one Whirlpool?
Yes.
Oh, look at this. This is like a very tealish aqua colored, and it has the glitter with this. And that glitter, it doesn't come off, and you're able to machine wash this as well, and it will stay on. That's what I love, is that they have like the ones with the glitter with it too, and it just pops out so much at you. I love it. So stunning. And like, Kate, would you use this one for anything back at home that you could think of?
Honestly, for a throw pillow, I think would be beautiful. I have, my living room has a kind of a greeny blue theme, so I feel like a pillow.
You know what? You're very right. You know, that all those patterns from We Love to Stitch with their quote, even using this for their border, this would be perfect for that border, because they do their border in the hoop with it. So you might need like 2 or 3 yards of this, of Fairy Frost, because that, I didn't even think about that till just now. Because I was going to say like a pillow with their Christmas tree design, but this right here with the border of that quote would be fabulous.
Yeah, it would be.
So the next one we have is this powder blue. And look at that. So all these beautiful different shades of blue, and I think you need all of them in your stash, because sometimes you just need the right shade of blue. Now we could see this one has that almost metallic look to it. So it's not the one with the glitter, but once again, it has those different shades of mist on it as well. This one's like more of like a muted blue, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
And now look at this one.
I think we just got this one in. I don't think we've
Yeah, this is new. I've never seen this one before, because I've never seen an orange Fairy Frost like this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. I love this. So let me like get the side without the wrinkle so they could see really nice. Look at that. Gorgeous. I love this. So this one's tangerine, and I will say it's definitely a tangerine. It's like a mix of tangerine and like a whitish silver. You could really see the frost pop out on this. This is like perfect actually for a pumpkin. I'm going to say it. I want to do a winter pumpkin, at least for my home, and I'm going to do a poinsettia on it. So I need to find like a freestanding lace poinsettia. And I'll do mine in white, but also maybe one even in this tangerine right here, because this is just perfect. So, alrighty. So that's some of my favorites, Fairy Frost. Not some of my favorites, my favorite collection. I will stay true on that all the time, because this is one of the collections that we have in store year-round. So what do we have up next here?
The Winter Solstice.
Oh, the Winter Solstice panel. This was a beautiful quilt. Do we have the quilt? We don't.
Not right now.
I think Kendallin hung it up next door.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I swear it's hanging up in the store. But this is such a pretty quilt. Very, very elegant. So I think I'm holding it upside down. So this is such a beautiful panel right here, and we only have a few of these left. Now you have all these different beautiful shades of metallic in here, and we could see like the Christmas trees, the stars here, and you could see like the sun and the moon that we have in here as well. And you could kind of see this beautiful arch shape that it has. And I really love the borders that we have here for the fabric. You have just all those different shades of like green and red and gold, and it's just very, very pretty. So now, you know what's also nice is not only using this for a quilt, but you could totally make a wall hanging out of this as well, which I really like because it has that perfect shape in there. So I would just kind of trim it down and make a pocket rod for it. Now, I think we have all the accent fabrics with this as well. So, what's our first one that we have here?
The border.
Oh, the border print. Oh, look at this. So, let me hold it their way. So look at this. I really like their border print. It has this almost like wooden texture right here. And then we could see like that tiled scenery with the red, the gold, and the gradient green. And we have all different types of, these are deer, right? I would say this is deer.
Yeah.
When I was looking at this, I was like, is that a moose? But that's a deer. So all these different deer here that are in here. And then once again, like the sun, the moon prints in there as well. I really like that. You also have some birds up here that are kind of highlighted in white. So really pretty fabric. And this is going to be perfect for a table runner or an octagon. And I swear I saw a poinsettia edge-to-edge design. And that would just be perfect over that. Doing it like in a metallic gold or what's the new one? Champagne. Is that MG4?
Yeah.
I would use that MG4.
Yeah.
I think that would pair very well with this if I was going to do like an edge-to-edge quilt over this. Now look at this one. And this one just pops out at you. So it's all those different shades again, and I really love it. And I'm kind of looking at this. I wouldn't say it's directional because all like the suns and moons face in different directions. So we could see just all the pretty designs in there as well. Now, the next one that we have is, this one is directional. So we could see it has all the different things in there as well, but we could also see more of the deer, and then there's some like red circular backgrounds that almost kind of look like a moon. And then that kind of looks like, oh yeah, that is a bird, but if you look at it this way, it kind of looks like a duck. So, but that is a dove right there. So, and then all the different trees. Very, very pretty. I love anything with a metallic gold in there. So,
And I know that this is like red and green and gold, but like I feel like this could last longer than just Christmas because it's not super bright in your face Christmas colors.
I agree. I think this one's going to go at least till like February.
Yeah.
You know, my aunt, she has not taken her Christmas tree down in 2 full years. And I'm just like, I didn't understand at first, but she has decorated it for every season. Valentine's Day, 4th of July. She does a summer one with summer ornaments that she got. She got fun little photos printed out of all of us from all our trips together. So, you know, I guess you could kind of do a Christmas tree year-round now. That seems to be a thing. So, this next one that we have is part of the same collection, and this is the Twigs and Berries. So, all those little gold dots in there, that's all metallic. So this would be really nice as a blender fabric to use with even other collections. I really like this. I would use this as the borders for definitely a pillow, I think. It's very classy. I really love this. Very, very elegant. So now the next one we have, this definitely goes with all Christmas collections, I would say. And I think it's the same collection of Winter Solstice. Yeah, it is. And this will go with almost any Christmas collection. So it's all a bunch of different snowflakes. And then there's tiny little metallic golden stars in here, which I really love. So this is going to go with a ton of different collections. And then that background isn't a solid green. It's almost like a mist in there too. So you have shades of dark green, shades of light green, which I really love. That will go with so many different collections that we've showed today with Christmas. So I'd stock up on this one, if any of them. And then the next one we have is in this beautiful, beautiful maroon red. Red has started to become, I think, one of my favorite colors. It's been green for the longest time, but red is starting to make its way up there. And I would say this is like a maroon red with maybe some hints of like a little bit of a rust in there. Is that how you would describe it, Kate?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
So, and then it's saying those little metallic golden stars with all those beautiful different snowflakes. Now, you know what? Speaking about snowflakes, somebody told me something that there are no two snowflakes exactly alike, and I feel like that's hard to believe. I don't know if I could believe that.
It seems impossible, but I mean, I guess I don't know how snow works. So.
I can't believe it. You know what? If there's identical twins, there has to be an identical snowflake. That's my opinion. So, but I don't know. Maybe somebody will tell me how it actually works. All right, so we're moving on to this next collection. Oh, look at this.
This is my favorite Christmas collection I think that we have.
Who's this from? This is gorgeous. Look at this. Love and Cheer by, is this a Marilyn Henderson? Look at this. Oh my gosh. Okay, I love this. This is beautiful. This makes me think of like I'm in like Hawaii for Christmas. So look at all these gorgeous poinsettias in here with the pomegranates, and I just love the shades they used for this. This is so bold and vibrant. Oh my gosh, it makes me, I want to go somewhere warm for Christmas now. I mean, that's what I kind of think of off the bat by looking at all these beautiful shades. They're like different shades of fuchsia and pink and raspberry, and same with the green. So this is a very beautiful and vibrant collection.
I was upstairs with Rose cutting these, preparing for the show, and she said that these remind her of like Jimmy Buffett. So like a Jimmy Buffett, like Hawaiian shirt Christmas.
Oh, that's how I would describe it, yeah. Hawaiian shirt Christmas. I think I would love to be in Hawaii for Christmas. I don't know, do we have anybody watching from Hawaii today? I wonder. We might, you never know. So, now look at this next one in that same line. These are gorgeous. Look at the cardinals right here. So this one's directional, so I'm going to actually flip it their way. And we could see how they are staggered, so it seems like every other row, the bird switches directions. But I absolutely love this. Look at the holly berries here at the mistletoe. And that cardinal, I love this.
Terry said that this line would be pretty with serged with a wave stitch. I think
Yes.
the first fabric, yeah.
I agree 100%. You know, there's this placemat we have back in the store, and we have not taught that in a long time, that used the wave stitch, like multiple rows of it. So I think that would be very fun to show. Now, this is a great one to have in your stash too, and it is another one of this line, and it's like this plaid pattern, and it almost looks like a watercolored plaid. So it's like they did multiple strips, but it's not like perfect. It's like you could almost tell it's like a little bit of a watercolor. I really, really like this a lot. And you know what? I would maybe use this one as like a lining for a bag. I would pair it actually right here with one of these first fabrics if I was doing like a in the hoop bag or something like that. But I could see this just going with so many different quilts and so many different projects. Now we have a couple other shades of this as well, which I really like. So the first one's that green one. Now the second one, is this called berry? So it's like a red. It's like a cherry red almost. That's how I would describe it. Yeah, this is a nice one. I would get this because we do not have a lot of this. I have to ask Gloria if she could get more. This is very pretty. I like this one a lot. So
These would be great for pajama bottoms.
oh, yeah, they would be. I should teach him how to do pajama bottoms this year. I have to talk to Gloria when she's back. I'll talk to her tomorrow. I might teach that this year before Christmas because that will be fun. She wanted me to do shorts this summer and we just didn't have the time. So I could easily show you guys how to do pajama bottoms and probably how to do them in under an hour probably. So now this next one, this is really pretty. So what's it called? Candy?
Mhm.
I'd say this is like a strawberry almost. Like a light pink. And look at that. Really gorgeous. I love it. So it's like a lighter shade of red, almost a pink is how I would say it is. Really pretty. I would probably use this one here as a lining with that first one that we showed. I think that would be very pretty together, especially for a bag or any of these, even the second one. Yeah. Oh, this is a gorgeous collection. This is not out on the floor because I would have seen it. I think this one's been upstairs hiding. So now look at this next one of all the different birds. Look at all the little, I call everything a chickadee. I don't know if that's right, but like I have to ask Gloria and Kathy because anytime I see a bird, I just call it a chickadee at this point. But we could just see how fun they look. And we have little poinsettias in here and red and then pink and beautiful pine cones too. So this would be fun as an exterior or the lining as well. Now this one is really nice. So this has all different poinsettias and garland sprigs in there. It almost looks like, I don't know if I would call this a rose, maybe a peony, right? Yeah. They always look very similar in a lot of illustrations. So I guess they're peonies. Am I saying that right?
Peonies.
Peonies. I don't know. I've mispronounced things so many different times. Quartet. So, but really pretty. And I love that red background in here. That's just gorgeous. That pairs with the whole collection very well. This would be nice for a border of a pillow, I think. Yeah. Because you know what? You could even... that would be so fun. So if you took like a similar picture of like a poinsettia and you use that picture play feature on the Radiance or Avenir, that would be fun. And then do the echo quilting around it. And then you could do a border in the hoop with this fabric.
Yeah.
That would be nice. I think gold would pair really well with this one too. Like a metallic gold thread.
I agree. Anita said that you use the Italian pronunciation of peony.
Oh, well, thank you. Maybe I'm not saying it wrong then. Okay, so our last one that we have in here is more birds, and I really like this one. It's very vibrant, and look how beautiful the birds are. And we have cardinals in here, and I don't know what I would call these. I don't want to call it a pigeon. Kate, what would you call this?
Probably a chickadee.
I'm just going to call it a chickadee. If anybody knows in the comments, let me know. So I'm going to call it a chickadee. And then you have cardinals and all these beautiful sprigs of, looks like leaves. I just get very much like Christmas in the Bahamas with this collection.
Mm-hmm.
It's very fun and very vibrant. I really like this one. I'm making something with this collection. So, all right. So we're going to move on to our next one here. I'm just going to kind of roll this up. That's what we do when we move on to the next one. These are gorgeous too. Oh, okay. My second favorite line is this one that we've been using for the backing of our tiling scenes. So we'll get to that one when we get there. But up first is this beautiful black background with all these poinsettias. And I really like that they're highlighted in gold. That's anything with a gold metallic. It's Gloria's favorite, my favorite. It's just always so classy and elegant. And what's this collection called, Kate?
It was like Holiday Charm, I think. Pretty sure.
Oh, and these are Robert Kaufman. Yeah, these Holiday Charms, that's what they are. So these are Robert Kaufman. So these are really good fabrics. Now look at this next one that pairs so well with it. And all the different ornaments. Oh, you know what? I swear. So whenever we used to decorate my downstairs when I was a little kid. We had this tree and we just did all red ornaments with it. And I swear these were like the same ornaments almost, because they were mainly red like this. And then ones with like the little swirls. So it just brings back a lot of childhood memories for me with this one off the bat. I really like these ones. I think this would be great for like a hot pad, even if you were just doing like a light diamond quilt over it. And then these would make beautiful oven mitts or pot holders as well. You know, I have so much fabric. I think if I just had the time, me personally, I would make everybody a gift this year, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, it's a nice handmade gift. I only have the time for select few people this year. Did you start your gifts yet, Kate?
Slightly. I've started looking. That's about it. That's about it.
I think I'm going to make a couple like ornaments, especially from the trunk show we showed the other day. Those ornaments were gorgeous. So I might make a couple of those as gifts. Now, this one is part of,
So
this is Black Shimmer. I was going to say, this is not the same.
I grabbed a few that would pair nicely with this line in the next one.
You know what? Anything shimmer pairs beautiful with any collection. And you know what? Especially napkins. Oh, the wave stitch with this. So you know what? Use the shimmer as the backing of the napkin, and then you could use one of these two gorgeous fabrics with that, and you could do green and red maxi lock threads and have a beautiful wave stitch around it. Oh my god, yeah, that would be gorgeous. And you could do a square napkin. I guess you could do the Christmas tree style napkin with these too. I love these. These pair beautifully. So, and anything shimmer is just stunning. I love anything with it, especially the pumpkins that we did. So, up next is the Snowflake All Over.
So this is a P&B Textiles.
P&B
fabric.
Textiles, okay. Really pretty. So, this is a nice basic, I would say, that you would want in your stash too. I think this would pair very well with a lot of collections. And you know what I just realized, Kate? If you were doing one of We Love the Stitches placemats, these would be perfect for it. Any of them,
Yeah.
whether it was the crushed ruffle or the new ones with the silverware holder. I have to make 6 of those by Christmas. I think I can do it. I can totally do it. 6 of those with 6 napkins to go with it. So that's totally doable for me. But these fabrics would be gorgeous for those. So the next one we have is, this one's a Kaufman and cranberry leaves. So this pairs really well too. We could see all the little gold dots in there, and then it's a like a misted background once again. So we have highlights of like more red and then darker maroon. So it's kind of nice. It's not like a solid background, but I feel like I'm using the wrong word today, Kate. What's the word that I usually use with Carol?
Well, Carol would use mottled.
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 I like that word. Mottled, as Carol would say. I wonder if she's watching with us today.
I think she is.
So here, this one is a gorgeous fabric right here. So this one's glitter grunge, right? So glitter grunge in cherry. Now I got to tell you guys, I would get this. This is such a gorgeous fabric. I love this. This is perfect for the backings of those tiling scenes that we've been doing. We've been using the navy one for that. This cherry red one is absolutely stunning. And I'm going to just maybe show this side that's not as wrinkled. And we could just see, as you described, Kate, like that thatched background and mottled background. But we have like the little bits of like lighter pink in here, and then it just kind of grades out to more of a deeper red. I absolutely love it. And the glitter doesn't come off, and these are washable too. Love, love, love anything that's glitter grunge. Now up next is, oh, look at these stripes. So we have all these different stripes on. Now this would be great, I think, actually, for borders of a pillow too. I wonder, you know what, doing a ruffle with that would actually be kind of cool. That would be really cool if you did a ruffle with it. So we have, it looks like it's 3 stripes of like a lighter red, all highlighted in gold, and then you have 1 stripe of a maroon red highlighted in gold, and then it repeats down the line.
Would these be good for bindings on
Oh my
quilts?
gosh, it'd be perfect for a binding on a quilt. That would actually be perfect for a binding on a quilt. Look how beautiful that would look. After that's like wrapped around, that would be absolutely gorgeous. Candy canes, yeah, you know what? Candy canes. That would be, you could make like a little candy cane pillow with this too. I feel like there's so much stuff you could do in the hoop. Now, oh, this one matches the first one that we showed. So this is those poinsettias once again with a beautiful white background. Almost looks like a little bit of like a Lennon-y texture to the background of it. I wouldn't say it's like a solid white. So this is really nice. Once again, I could see even using these mixed collections right here for a beautiful quilt. And then we have these ones up next too. So this one's called Poinsettia Holiday. Now, this next one, this is gorgeous. I'm surprised we still have this. I'm really surprised this one didn't sell out. I remember showing this the last time I was on with Carol. And look at all these gorgeous Christmas flowers. This one's beautiful. All of these flowers are highlighted in that gold metallic. And I want to say these are roses. All right. And then peonies, or how do you say it, Kate?
It's peonies.
Peonies.
It's
Now I'm
peonies.
saying it. I was saying peonies first. So peonies, with roses. And then you have those gorgeous poinsettias that I love. I love poinsettias. That's like, I love poinsettias. I am a sucker for them. It's my favorite thing about Christmas is going out and getting poinsettia flowers, actually.
Mhm.
And then you have that beautiful black background with it too. And it's almost like, I wouldn't describe it like feathered a little bit because it's not a solid black. It's almost like there's a little bit of gray in there too.
I didn't have this one there, but it's one with a green background.
Okay, yeah, let's show that one real quick too. So here's the one with the green background. We could see that. Oh, gorgeous. Kate, what would you use these ones for?
I don't know, like the flange of a pillow. I feel like if you were making something, there's a panel coming up, and I feel like using it for a border on a quilt with the panel that we're gonna show.
I know, this is just such a gorgeous
Gorgeous.
fabric. You know what? Honestly, this dark black one, I would use these for stockings for above the
Stockings.
fireplace. I think this would just be such a gorgeous one. Maybe use a piece of black cuddle as like the fur cuff. Oh, that would be perfect. That'd be perfect. I want to teach that. That would be, oh yeah, using the cuddle as a fur cuff. That would be really nice, I think.
And you can use all of these with those. We showed some white basics with like metallic gold, like accents to them. And those would all pair perfect with these because they have the metallic gold in them too.
They would. They would. So, what do we have up next here? Is this a panel? Oh, look at this. Oh my gosh, look how gorgeous this is. So, this is a nice little Christmas tree panel with all those poinsettias. And look at the candy cane and the bow on top with the nice little vase. Well, I don't want to call it a vase. Would you call it a vase? What would you call it? Holder?
I guess a vase.
I can't think of words today. But it has a beautiful background too, if we could kind of zoom in. It's like a paisley background. So it's like kind of like I don't want to say a black, but I don't want to say a gray.
A matte black.
A matte black. Is a off black? Like, is that
Yeah.
a color? Yeah. Not like
A charcoal.
charcoal. That's the word I'm thinking of today. It is Friday, guys. My mind is just not there. But this is like a charcoal gray. And then we have that beautiful paisley in the background. Now, this would be perfect for definitely a wall hanging, the center of your quilt. if you wanted to too, you could make a giant plushy pillow out of this. That would just be fun to make. So, and you do have a nice little border up here as well, with all those different roses and the peppermints, the holly berries. So, I love that. This is a very, very classy Christmas collection right here. Now, it looks like we have another one of those beautiful fabrics with the poinsettias, but this time it has candy canes and peppermints in there. And all those same beautiful flowers with that same matte black background in there as well with the paisley. Oh, I love this. You know what? These would go really well. Yeah, if I did a couple different stockings, maybe one with the green, maybe one with the original one with this one, that way they're not all the same. But I think I would use the black cuddle fur for all of them as a cuff. Wanda, thank you. I'm not alone. I am just at a loss of words for today. I don't know how to say pretty in multiple ways, especially today. Now, one of the last two we have coming up here is, this is a great blender for Christmas, and this is the same Holiday Charms collection, but it has all those different mistletoes in there with the berries, and those are all highlighted in gold with a really nice deep red background. So I think this would be good for your borders, or just to kind of blend in with stuff, or if you're doing piecing. There's a lot of great stuff you could do here. Now, look at this one.
I'm back. Oh,
Gloria's back
I'm back
already.
for the last fabric.
She is in time, back for the last fabric.
Are y'all finished?
We are on the last fabric. What do you think?
Okay.
Isn't this the most gorgeous collection?
Yes, it
Look
is.
at this.
So what company did this one? This is really pretty. So it's my style.
This is Kaufman.
Yeah, Robert
love this.
Kaufman. Yeah. So they always put out a really pretty Christmas line. So the condo, it was on the top floor.
Oh,
Okay, so like everything is around here is built in like 1925 to 1940 maybe.
oh my gosh. Yeah, those are like 80 to 100 years old.
So yes.
It's like
But so it was on the top floor. So I don't want
Oh.
the top floor because it's stairs. So no
Oh,
elevator.
no elevator.
No elevator.
Oh.
No air conditioning.
how many floors?
Well, see, that's what's deceiving. It's the building only has like 3 floors, but they have really high ceilings. And so it was like a full flight of stairs and then a full flight of stairs and you're up a level.
Oh.
So he said that was 4 flights of stairs to get to the top floor.
You would
And I
get your
said-
workout in every day. I don't know if I'd be able to do that.
I said, I don't want that. I don't want that because I'd be afraid, as I got older, I'd be there. Or even now, I would say, oh, like I was going to go get something to eat. I was going to go to the grocery store. No, I don't want to because then I got to do those stairs.
Yeah, and then you got to
can't
bring
have
all
that.
those groceries up 4 flights of
No,
steps. That's a lot
no.
now.
But it's cute and it has like real wood floors and, built-in china cabinet and
Oh, that is
and
nice.
stuff, but because they're on the top floor too, they're really hot. So I can't have that, right? I
Oh,
can't.
you know what? Summer, yeah.
Yeah. Well, they had an air conditioning unit in every single room. So like the air conditioning units like are built to cover the whole apartment, but they had one in every room. So that said to me, with it being on the top floor, it would be really
Yeah,
hot.
that's
Yeah.
what that sounds like.
Yeah. But it's good to look and just to see what's out there. And the guy showing me is really, really nice. So he sounds like he's gonna keep me informed of anything that's coming up on the market.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
good.
Yeah, I guess and this isn't the right time of year either because he said that more come up. Everybody waits till after the holidays. They don't want to
Yeah.
move now.
And doing all the furniture during winter and all that.
Yeah.
That's going to be hard. So,
Yeah. So
and 4 flights of
something
steps.
right for me would be okay. Well, I'm deciding. We're deciding whether to renovate the basement, and I'll be in the basement. But so far we got a quote of $147,000 to renovate the basement. Yes. Yeah. See?
That's the price of like
See?
a house.
Yes, I know. And yeah, and that's it. We already have a bathroom. It would just be like renovating it a little bit. Yeah. So that's why I made me think, well, maybe I should look at a condo then.
Yeah, I mean, you could get a
Yeah.
condo for that price for a renovation. That's a
Yeah.
lot.
So what did I, and see, yeah, not good for seniors at all. No, a little ranch home. But see, I'm so used to being somewhere where I could walk. And that's what I like. I like being close to the store. And I'm thinking as I get older, see where it is, we call it Uptown Mount Lebanon. And there's tons of really good restaurants.
Mhm.
And see,
Oh,
I
yeah,
can
that's
see
a nice thing.
that would be really nice to be able to walk out my door and walk to a restaurant.
And then you could just
Yeah,
walk
pizza
home.
places, Little Tokyo, Il Pizziolo. They have it's just tons. I'm gonna say at least 10 nice restaurants.
That's
right
hard to
up there.
beat. If you're
Yeah.
next to 10 nice restaurants, walking distance,
Yeah,
that's really nice.
I know. So that's what I'm thinking, but not on the top floor. Not 4 flights of stairs.
Yeah,
No.
4 flights of stairs is rough.
Yeah.
My cousin, she just moved into an apartment where actually our parents, my dad and her mom, went to school at. They renovated an apartment,
Yeah.
and we walked up like 3 flights of steps, but they're really tall ceilings, so it's like 4.
Yeah.
You know what you mean?
Yeah. So yeah, so you gotta be young. You gotta be young to be on the top floor. So did you show all of these already?
This was the
Okay,
last
so
one,
I'm
I
just
think.
kind of in. I love this one.
I know. It's so
know.
gorgeous. This is very elegant. Look how
Yeah.
elegant this is.
Like I would get this one just to have in my stash, right? And then now they're also we don't have them in because Timeless Treasures has a Christmas line. So maybe we'll show that. That's what I was going to put in my Christmas box. But if I can get more, we'll show that one next week. I mean, this is another one that I wouldn't hesitate to buy because this will blend in with so many others.
You know what? With
Yeah.
these ones, you want to know what Kate and I said we would do with them?
Huh?
We would use these for stocking and use black cuddle fur for
Yeah,
the cuffs.
they get really elegant. Yeah, that would be really pretty. Yeah. So let's see. Oh, and see, Robert Kaufman, they do a Christmas tree every year. So that is really, really pretty, isn't
I know.
it?
And all the gold
Yeah.
metallics in there.
Mm-hmm. And the
Love.
candy canes are cute, aren't they? So elegant candy canes. Yeah, these are beautiful. So, okay. All right. Now you know my continuing saga. You know, I think Steve rented a place down the street from here. You would never have rented it. No one would have ever rented it. He turned it into the coolest place. He did. It was like there was like a airplane propeller on the
An
wall.
airplane propeller.
There was a deer head, but it looks so cool. So I need somebody like him to come with me to look and say, this is what I would do in here. And if he, like I think the final decision maker is going to be Steve. I'm
Steve.
going to make him come with me.
When in doubt, ask Steve.
I know. He's really good at like making things in a split second. The table's a mess, right? It's a mess. It would take me 3 hours to clean it. He just goes like
He
this,
just
and it's clean. Yes, yeah. So this is there is the
glitter grunge.
cherry grunge glitter. Yeah, so that's nice. So yeah, these are beautiful, and there is your shimmer black. I don't use this one that often because it kind of looks like they spray painted it, doesn't it? It's like almost too thick. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure there's going to be places
I
where I
actually
use it.
Well, you know what? This reminds me of almost our black and gold theme here in Pittsburgh. You could do a
Yeah.
Pittsburgh pumpkin.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, a black pumpkin.
A black pumpkin.
Out of this. Yeah.
You know what?
With gold
I like
metallic
this.
thread. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. All the shimmers are good. They're all good. Yeah.
One of the
All
best
right.
collections.
We'll let them go.
Yep.
I am going to go back out and keep packing the fall event bundles.
And I'm coming out to help you,
Okay,
so.
okay. We're going back to work. Okay. if anybody knows of a condo within 5 blocks of this place, let me know. Going up for sale. Let me know. All right. All right, everyone. Thank you all so much. I will see you at 3:00 on Monday with an IQ Designer project. I've got so many things spinning in my head. Something's going to stick, and I'm going to run with it. So, okay. Yeah, look at Sharon says, can I borrow Steve? I think I have most of your store in my house. All right. Thank you, everyone, so much. And I'll see you on Monday.
All right. Have a great day, everyone.
Bye-bye.